Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. And pretty much, some more news on here. All right, some more updates concerning this prophecy. All right, this thing. And as you can see before you, all right, from the times.co.uk, saw a video that the elder brother Rachai Kwam did this morning. He was going into this article as well. So, Lord willing, I'll link the video that he did in the description as well as the article. But the point of this video is to show you that, as we've been telling you, now this thing is really starting to pick up steam. And the new thing that is being talked about everywhere is, plants, right? Implants. Now they're saying here, the C-hip, right? The MC-hip implants threaten to kill off the business card. It says here, having a MC-hip implant could soon be the next step. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't, because of this, they want you to, pay for all this stuff, subscribe to them. It doesn't allow you to read the whole article, but I think just this part is good enough. And it says here, it says having a C-hip implant could soon be the next step in climbing up the corporate ladder. Derek Peterson, the chief technology officer of Boingo Wireless, a company based in California, says becoming a cyborg is the perfect solution to the hassle. And there you see that word right there? See that word? Solution. Okay? To the hassle of carrying a business card. He had a C-hip containing his details inserted between his thumb and his index finger. The C-hip can be scanned and read by a smartphone and updated online to change details. And it wouldn't surprise me if the same way your phone can get updates, they can also wirely just download it, right? They can also, do the same thing with your C-hip. The C-hip in essence will contain all this data and information, and as he's saying here, you can update that data, right? So I don't know if it's like your Vanessa, record, then you can go and then they can scan it, and then if you update it, so like if they update it in the database, then you can update it on your C-hip. So the next time they scan it, it'll have the updated information, because the technology, that's how it works. And it says here, Peterson drew a crowd when he used a C-hip to exchange details with a colleague. And the reason, if you don't know, the reason I'm saying C-hip is because, certain keywords, you say them and they'll take your video down, or, give you a strike, or things like that. So we got to be careful with how we word these things when we do videos on these topics, especially being that it's pertaining to prophecy, because typically those of us who speak about this prophecy are warning you, to not partake of it, not take it. And that's going against what they want. They want you to take it. So when their algorithm picks up videos that deal with people talking about it, they already have flags on our channels. They know what kind of channels, our channels are, the scriptures and stuff we go into. So yeah, they'll definitely throw a nice strike on your channel. But it says here, he joked that he was some kind of cyborg. It says the device was implanted by Dangerous Things, a technology company based in Seattle, whose C-hip can be inserted with a syringe administered by and that's the end of it. That's all we get to read. Okay, but the point is this was published today, right? Friday, August 26, 2022. Okay, and the point is that this is now at the forefront and it's picking up steam very quickly. And it's like I said before, the CBDCs are they're being adopted. Okay, they're being adopted by all these other governments, and then the implants are being the new wave of things. Tesla came out showing you how you can put your key. Your key can be implanted in you. You know, you can use it to open your doors to your houses, your car, start your car. You know, all of these things. Um, Now they're talking about how it can be used in business. You know, so it's gonna be sort of that like that esotericness in a way where those that are in this tier, those that start adopting this way, they get that first wave of like benefits and inclusiveness in digital advantages. So ultimately at the end of the day, we are nearer or closer than ever to this prophecy being fulfilled, and this is why we have to keep on warning and warning and warning, because the warnings are becoming less and less because the time is shorter and shorter. All right, but we got to make sure that we have done absolutely everything that we could do, that the Lord has requested or required of us to do by the time this thing goes down. Okay. um so now I have a few precepts here. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 62, verse 6. And this is why I know we won't shut up about this, because as it says here, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Now this is not like literal in the sense that we are gonna go upon the walls of Jerusalem over there in the east, but it's referring to Jerusalem, the people that make up Jerusalem. All right, the Israelites, the children of Israel. All right, and the watchmen, all right, being those of us who the Lord has given the eyes to see, to understand prophecy, to know what to look out for, and He has given us the ability to be able to see ahead. All right, and so He set us up. All right, it says, "Which shall never hold their peace day nor night," which is why we're constantly doing videos, constantly going out there and giving a warning. I mean, the majority of the message that comes out at the end of the day is warnings. Prepare, repent, turn back, stop your wicked ways. Destruction is coming, and it's not because we just like to say it, but it's crucial, especially now that we are at this tipping point. Where these things are are speedily approaching and happening right before our eyes, and it's gonna you soon you're gonna see it on TV like every single day. It's gonna be there. It's gonna be on the billboards. It's gonna be on commercials. They're gonna start introducing and letting you know where you can get it, how some people have got it, how some people there's this wave of people adopting the new, embracing the digital stuff. Jobs are now incorporating it in there. It's going to become commonplace. All right before your eyes. We're gonna go from a point, just like with the sea demic. We're gonna go from a point where it was strange to think about something like this in a normal life, to now where it's strange to think that there was a time when this wasn't normal. That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna go from reading about this in articles and when watching videos of us tell, oh, this is gonna happen. They're gonna bring this. They're gonna set up the C-HIP stations. They're gonna start doing all these things. To now, it's gonna be happening. You're gonna see it, and they're gonna desensitize the minds of people to it. All right. So the time is here. All right, and very soon we're gonna be seeing it where we're gonna be actually, if we're allowed to still do videos, we're gonna be doing videos not about it's coming, but about it's here, and there's people with it, and there's gonna be videos of people with it. There's gonna be, commercial. There's gonna be all these things, advertisements, all of it. Okay, and people are going to do it. People that you know are gonna take it. People that you've heard of before are gonna take it. Celebrities are gonna take it. All right. They're going to demonstrate how it works. It's going to happen. And they're going to start shifting everything. They're going to start pushing heavy on the infrastructural changes and all of these things. But this is why we cannot hold our peace. And eventually it's going to go from, oh, somebody they opted into doing it, to now it's getting harder for people, just like they did with the demic, right? It started off with benefits, then it turned into mandates, and then they did. But with this one, they're not going to take their foot off the gas. So it says here, ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence, right? So a part of making mention of the Lord is mentioning who the Lord is, what He is going to do, what is He like, what is He not like, what does He require of you, what are His plans for this place. So we're not supposed to keep silence. And a big part of that is what? Prophecy. All right, so moving on. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 33, verse 33. Just getting to the point. It says, and when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come. So what is that this? This are the visions, all right, the prophecies that are written in the book. All right, the events that we have prophesied according to the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai that are going to happen. And when these things start happening, when they come to pass, they will, then shall they know that a prophet has been among them. Because it's going to be when the things that were prophesied start to be fulfilled that people are going to realize that those that were prophesying were actually prophets, because there's going to be no other explanation, because it's going to happen exactly as we prophesied it. Why? Because we're teaching it exactly as it's written. There's going to be no room for, oh, this is a coincidence or this. No. These prophecies are things that you can't just guess them. You can't guess these things. All right? They're very abstract at certain points, but they're also very detailed at certain points in terms of what's going to happen, how it's going to lead into what. These are things you don't just up and say, oh, wow, I think this is going to happen. They're very specific. All right. So as you can see, going back here, this is the future. Okay, as it says, they threaten to kill off the business card. It says having a MC hip implant could soon be the next step in climbing up the corporate ladder. So they are getting the people ready to accept this, and they're going to start pushing this. It's only a matter of time. So, as the scriptures say, watch as well as pray. But for those of us who know what's going on, it's a beautiful thing to see prophecy being fulfilled. And Lord willing, we're able to endure and make it through, because this is pretty much the end. So with that, Lord willing, you were edified and informed. In closing, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah Kodash. Until next time, Shalom.